Bienvenido Dash fam, yo soy el best dasher alive, aka Daddy Dasher. Let's talk about how to get more orders on DoorDash. First tip here, highly controversial, highly opposed to what I used to teach, completely the opposite of what I used to teach. Don't decline offers. The more you decline, and I know some of you have seen this, I know some people are like, oh no, it's definitely a thing where the more you decline, the more DoorDash actually punishes you. Like they're literal punishments. I've tested this several times and I've declined, and then it just keeps sending me the same thing 2, 3, 4 times in a row, just because it's like, all right, buddy, if you don't want to be a good little boy and you think you can just pick and choose whatever you want, the ones you decline, I'm gonna send more of those so that you just keep getting dropped lower and lower and lower in the DoorDash tiers. If you want more offers, just take all the offers. And then DoorDash is gonna be more inclined to send you more offers. Next tip, be in every single one of DoorDash's programs. I'm gonna list some off here. I'm probably gonna forget some. They just keep coming out with more and more, and it's supposed to be so much better for dashers, but like, anybody who's been dashing for years now knows that it's not as good as it used to be, and every time they come out with a new something, it actually makes things a bit more worse. But the point is, be in all of their programs: alcohol delivery programs, shop and deliver programs, package delivery program, DashLink program, pizza delivery program. Whatever their programs are that you can opt in or out of, opt into them. That's going to give you more chances of getting more offers. With that said, make sure you have your red card and that it's up to date, like it's not expired. Have an active red card, which is what you're going to need to complete shop and deliver orders, and that'll ensure that you're able to get more of those types of offers. This next tip kind of goes along with the first one. Don't decline orders. Your stats, keep them up as much as possible. Like acceptance rate high, completion rate high, on time, keep it really high. Shop and deliver, items found, keep that really high. Like DoorDash really just wants to have you be a good little boy or a good little girl and just do everything you're told and do a good job at it. So just be in all the programs, don't decline offers, and all your stats and ratings, keep those as high as possible. And well, what happens when every dasher just has all their stats super high? That's probably when DoorDash comes out with another new program. And so if you haven't figured out by now, the next tip, be platinum. They do the platinum, gold, and silver program. If you want the most offers, the best offers, be platinum. But does that mean you're not gonna get any of the bad offers? It does not mean that. You still will get bad offers, and to keep your stats high, even as a platinum dasher, having all your stats perfect in the shop and deliver program, it's still gonna send you garbage. But if you're platinum, you should get some less garbage and some more of the better stuff. Next tip for getting the most offers possible is to be in a high DoorDash volume area. Some areas are just a lot sleepier. There's not nearly as much going on as far as DoorDash goes. If that's the area you're in and there's not a better option around you, then that's just kind of your situation, and that's too bad. Find something better to do. If you're in a sleepy area, but there's some areas surrounding you that aren't as sleepy, then maybe that's the better place to be dashing. Always worth testing and trying stuff out, seeing if something works better than the other thing. And then another part of that is to stay close to active restaurants. Now, I'm not saying stay in the hotspot zones. I've personally never found the hotspot zones to work very well. And also lots of dashers tend to flock to the hot spots. What I mean by like active DoorDash restaurants is, what I've found to be the best personally is there's like the main hot spots that always show up on the map. But then if you know the city that you're dashing in really well, you know that there's other spots that don't really ever show up on the hot spots, but there's several restaurants there that are DoorDash delivery restaurants. And just because it doesn't show up on hot spots, then there's not a lot of other dashers hanging out there. So those are usually the best spots for me. And I've kind of already mentioned this tip, but don't hang out where all of the other dashers are hanging out. If you roll up to a spot and you can tell that there's several other dashers sitting and waiting there, and especially if it's always like that, like day after day after day, you just know that like these are the spots where dashers hang out. I personally, and this can vary from area to area, but I've dashed in quite a few areas, and I've just really found that those tend to be the spots where you don't want to go hang out. Find some sleepier spots as far as other dashers go, but make sure that it's close to some DoorDash restaurants that have DoorDash activity. And you don't need to go sit like right next to the restaurant. It's not a matter of, well, DoorDash just assigns the offer to whoever's closest to the restaurant. That's not how it works. Just be pretty close to them. You just don't gotta be right on top of them. All right, now let's talk about your actual cell phone for a second. So first of all, don't use a VPN. It still can work with a VPN, but I've also seen VPNs kind of throw things off. So if you use a VPN, turn it off when you're dashing, and maybe it's even worth just keeping it off. If you gotta protect yourself from stuff, then use a VPN when you need to, but I think because DoorDash is tracking you even when you're not dashing, so that's just something to keep in mind. And then another thing, then this actually matters a lot, is you need to make sure you have a good cell connection. If your service is kind of hit or miss, or sometimes it's good, sometimes it's not. If DoorDash is trying to send you offers and it's not able to reach your phone, that's not a good situation to be in, so you definitely want to make sure you have some good cell phone service. With that said, I've had it happen several times, and this is like where it's just a punishment coming from DoorDash, where phone's working perfectly, service is super strong, but I just randomly get a text saying, hey, we noticed you're not responding, or it didn't make it to your phone, and now you get dropped in your stats because you technically declined an offer. Like, you didn't accept it, so you declined it. It's like, yeah, but I never got a notification. I never saw any offer come through. You're just sending me a text message that says we tried to. It's like, did you try to? Because I didn't see anything come through and my phone's been working perfectly. So even if your cell phone service is perfect, you still might see some of that nonsense coming from DoorDash. My next tip is to keep your app updated. Make sure it's updated. I think nowadays that's really what you gotta do. Go back a few years. I was much more along the lines of when they introduce new stuff and have updates that you're supposed to update in the App Store. Like, I didn't do any of that because I really just liked having my decline options and using those. And as they came out with new programs and stuff, they started to change all that. So I just didn't update back then. Nowadays, I think it's best to just have your app up to date. Now, these next ones to help you get more offers are more in the situation where, like, you can really tell you should be getting some offers, but for some reason they're just not coming through. So here's some things you can try. This isn't something you should be like trying every day or multiple times a day, because if that's the case, then it's not really an issue with like the offers should be coming through that they're not. It's probably just slow, or you're just not getting offers because DoorDash isn't sending them. But a couple things you can try is to just refresh the app. This is actually a really good one to do. Not quite as much anymore, but lots of times, like after every delivery, I'll close the app and then reopen it. That can cause a problem sometimes, because if you just complete the delivery, you click complete, and then DoorDash is instantly sending you another one, and you close the app, sometimes that can kind of mess stuff up, and by the time it reloads everything, that offer could have expired and you missed it, and now your ratings drop. But I think it's good to refresh the app, close it, and just reopen it. Another thing I think you can do to kind of help get some more offers if things kind of seem to not be working right is to pause your dash for a little bit and then unpause it. Maybe that kind of refreshes you in the DoorDash system, something like that. I've seen that work sometimes. Another one you can do is to end your dash and then start a new dash. This is gonna be problematic if you have to schedule dashes or it's not busy, but if you know you can end the dash and just jump right into a new one, that might be another way to kind of get the system working again where you're getting some more offers. And also you can just try shutting your phone off and then turning it back on. I've found that, not even talking about DoorDash, that's just a good thing to do with my phone every now and again, just because, I don't know, it kind of just reboots and refreshes things a little bit. Phone works a little bit better, connectivity works a little bit better. Next tip is to not get any bad reviews, any bad ratings from your customers. Obviously, DoorDash doesn't want to see that. Usually, not always, there's like a rare one where a customer just does it for no reason, but usually if a customer does that, something went wrong, something was off, and they're actually giving like a real feedback, and so DoorDash is gonna kind of make that work against you. If you just want to be in DoorDash's good graces and be in the best position possible to get more offers, really try and avoid customers leaving negative ratings about you as a dasher. And kind of along with that is to make sure you're completing your deliveries on time. This is another one of your stats you want to keep as high as possible. My last two tips here have to do with scheduling, and that's going to be another way you can have a better chance of getting more offers is if you've scheduled your dashes ahead of time. Even if you're able to dash now and it's busy in your area, I still think it's a good thing to schedule dashes out in advance, because that's actually one thing that's going to do is, you know, you're going to be filling up the slots that DoorDash is looking at for how many dashers they want on the road at that time. And if you've already filled up one of those slots way ahead of time, then that means DoorDash isn't going to be trying getting more dashers to dash at that time. So kinda maybe it could mean less dashers on the road, which could mean more offers for you. And another trick that you can use to help with scheduling, especially when there aren't any slots to schedule, this is gonna vary area to area, but switch to bike. So typically you'll have a car selected as your vehicle type in the app. If you switch that to bike, I know in mine, and this might be different for some people, I have e-bike, scooter, bike, and car. E-bike and scooter, I've never really seen this work for, but bike, I have seen this work. Where if I have car selected as my vehicle type, it will show that there's no scheduling available. But if I just switch that to bike and then I go look at the scheduling, there's scheduling same day right now, the exact area I'm in for 7 hours. And if for some reason you don't have the option to switch it to bike, maybe that's just not in your area, but also you could try chatting into support and asking them to add this vehicle type so you can select it inside your app. And that's just another way to unlock more scheduling opportunities.